Next up we have the Dominion Cardassian ship here, the Kraxon. It's another interesting one. A lot of firepower out of this one for the size of the ship. So we're going to open up and show you what's inside. And there we go. That's everything that comes in this pack. Start out as we always do with the dial. Again, I kind of complain about this on almost every dial, but they use screenshots from the show for the image of the ship, which make them really hard to see. I don't know if it's just because they're low resolution or just because, I don't know, I think it would have been better if they had used like a maybe a schematic or just some static image. This one turns much easier than the last one. Lots of speed in there. Take a look at the Galor Class. That's a much better picture of it. This is your maneuverability. No reverse on this, but it's quite fast in a straight line there. Pretty much any sharp turn is going to be red. The thing was not built for maneuverability. It's built for firepower. So, and you'll see that when we get to the ships. Our named version, the Kraxon here. It's unique, of course. Got 4 attack, 1 defense, 4 hull, 4 shield. Whenever a friendly ship within range 1 of your ship receives damage, you may transfer any amount of that damage to your own shields. It's to represent the Kraxon extending its shields over a target. Got your image down here. Got 2 tech upgrades, a weapon upgrade, and a crew upgrade. 26 points. Have evasive maneuvers, target lock, and sensor sweep. And on to our generic Galor class. You can see we have 1 less shield, only 1 tech upgrade, 1 weapon upgrade, 1 crew upgrade. We are a couple points cheaper. And we have the same evasive maneuver, target lock, and sensor sweep. It's the 4 attack on these for being such cheap. Combined with some of the abilities we'll get to when we get to those. Got 3 captain choices. Good old Cardassians. We got Galor, who is unique, of course. The captain skill of 5, 3 points. He can let you perform an additional 1 forward or 2 forward maneuver, but it costs you auxiliary. So with that, I mean, the ship already has a 5 forward. You can actually do a 7 forward maneuver in 1 turn. Interesting. Galdanar. He's also unique. When attacking, you can re-roll 1 of your blank dice. I really like that one. For 2 points, can't go wrong with that. But he only has a captain skill of 3. What I like to do is use him captaining this ship alongside of a Breen cruiser, and use the higher skilled captain of the Breen cruiser to use the energy dissipator to knock out a target's shields, and then he fires on them and gets to re-roll the blank roll. So you get a better chance of getting a hit. And then that is the most horrible picture I've ever seen of a Cardassian. But there's your generic Cardassian captain. Next we go on to crew. Glintel is the only crew option that comes with this pack. He's a unique, 3 points. You can discard him to target 1 ship in your forward firing arc at range 1 to 3, and that ship rolls 2 less attack dice this round. So if you think you're about to be ganked, he's a good way. You can sacrifice a crewman to hopefully spare yourself a turn. This pack contains 2 of the coolest tech upgrades. This is one here, the anti-proton scan. For 4 points, if you have a sensor sweep token next to your ship, you add +1 attack die when firing against ships that have no active shields. Now that means a shield that's damaged, or a ship that's damaged and has no shields, or a cloaked ship. So with that already 4 attack dice, you're getting 5 attack dice against cloaked ships with this. The EM Pulse, 4 points. Disable this target card to target a ship at range 1 to 2. The target ship rolls 1 less attack die and 1 less defense die. Now you could use the combination of these 2 together, would be disgusting. Because now you're rolling extra dice, they're rolling less dice. Do it again. Our weapon upgrade for this pack is the forward weapon grid. It's 5 points. 5 dice, 1 to 3 range. Disable this card to perform this attack. You must divide this attack between 2 different ships in your forward firing arc. You may divide your attack dice however you like, but you must roll at least 1 attack die against each ship. This is good if you're going up against something that's almost defeated, or possibly something that has a very low defense, or it's on near its last shield. Something you just want to cripple but not waste your entire firepower at. So this will let you split up those 5 dice. You could roll 3 against one, 1 against, or 3 against one and 2 against another. You could roll 1 against one, 4 against another. Any way you want to split them up. But it's a nice option. Definitely don't want to waste a 5 attack die attack against a ship that only has 1 hull point left. We did come with another mission. Mission in this set's for 2 players. I didn't read through it all, but it's got some interesting stuff in here. Cardassians versus the Renegades. There's your map setup, and your wind conditions are on here. There's even an outpost that has its own stats. So, interesting. I like the missions. They give you something else to do besides just playing to the death games. Included with the ship, you get of course your standard critical hit and auxiliary power tokens. You get a disable token for your weapon systems, 4 shields, sensor sweep, and evasive maneuvers. Another target lock with yet another letter. And the ship itself is extremely small, but I guess it's sort of to scale with the other ships. Yeah, the ship itself is kind of small compared to the others. I think it's actually a little more to scale than some. Paint leaves quite a bit to be desired. A lot of it looks like it's just kind of glopped on there. It's not even on the parts. They did a decent job on the windows. It's another one of those that definitely some wash. If you're good with a paintbrush, you can fix up. You can see right there where it's kind of screwed up. It's not even on the part it's supposed to be painted. But still, I mean, it does it for me. I play the game. These are game pieces to me, not actual models. So, and here we have our base with all the stats for the Kraxon, and just a Galor Class Cardassian ship. All in all, I like the ship. Thinking about for the OP event, I'm going to be running a Galor Class Gorporta, the Breen ship, and then 2 of these. So we'll see how it runs. If I do get a good event around here, I'll see if I can't record some video and get it up.